Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. Thought I'd give you a little bit different scenery today instead of me sitting on my settee. I'm going to just be sitting up in just one of my spare bedrooms where I keep all my wool, my sewing machine and everything else that belongs to other people. I have don't know whether you can see, just turn my thing around here. That's the thing that goes on the top of my granddaughter's car. She'll come and get it one day. Everything ends up in this room. But it's also where I keep all my wool. As you can see, there's quite a few spaces up the top there. And there are one or two spots around other places where it's starting to come down. I'm going to have to sort it all out again. But anyway, I thought I'd just give you a little bit scenery for a change instead of me sitting on my settee. I have been doing this blanket. Thought I'd get this one finished. The white blanket. That's all I have left of the, well, I wound it into a cake. To me it goes inside my little bag, you know, that I put my balls of wool, and prefer them in a cake because they don't roll all around the little bag when it's in a cake. So I thought I'd better get some of this done, get this finished, because this is for one of the ones for Dagry in the United States. And it's quite a big one actually, it's come now quite big, because I usually, when I do baby blankets, it usually takes 3 balls of wool. But there's 4 in this one. And I am keep on knitting until that wool is finished, because I am not buying any more. It's terrible to knit. This one is from that I bought from B&M. That was where I bought it from. So it'll not take me much longer now to do that. But I'll put that down. But I will be sorry when this is finished and on its way to the United States, actually, because it's lovely and warm when it's on my knee, because it's so big. I haven't measured it yet, but I'll measure it when it's completely finished, so I'll know what size it's actually come out. I usually do my blankets 30 by 26. That's the size, 30 inches by 26 inches. But this is a lot bigger than that because of the type of wool and the needles I'm using, and I put too many stitches on. That was why I'm having to use the 4 balls, because I put too many stitches, thinking it was going to come out, you know, smaller, but it didn't. I didn't need those extra stitches. But anyway, I just wanted to use up this wool because, like I'm saying, I'm not going to be ever using it again. It's a nightmare to knit. I'll just finish this row and then I'll put this down and show you what else I have to do. And that's my last stitch. Knit into the back of it. It's just all garter stitch. That's all I've done for it. The whole thing is just garter stitch all over. But I'll shift that out of the way, put it on my spare bed. My needle too. And I just finished this morning. This is another bag. This one's a lady, she's already had one bag, but she wanted another one. This one I done with the brown bottom because I had no more. There's a larger one. It's not the small one like the peg bag. It's a bit larger. I haven't got my tape measure up here. It goes 10 inches from the top up to here anyway. Where the smaller one, the peg bag, only goes up to 8 inches, and the peg bag is 12 inches across. I'm not sure what this one is. It's probably about 14 or 15 across. So I finished that one. You can see and I will be posting that off because I'm going to take a walk over to the post office because I have this to post, and I have the 2 cardigans that I'm sending to Rhiannon that I just finished, the 2 with the It's called, they call it stripe, the people where I bought it from, but it's more like a spot print. But it's a lot of different spot, not just a small spot, it's a lot of spots, big spots. So I finished that one, so I have to post that. On the 2 cardigans, Surian, I have quite a few patterns to post as well, so I'm going to do them, post them on my way over there. And then that was mine. I didn't get any more that done last night because I come in from my bingo. It was about 10:15, and I was getting worried coming back from the bingo because, you know, I forget to check the petrol level on my car. And I suddenly noticed that when I dropped my friend off on the way home, the light went off. There was 1 bar left on the petrol thing, and it went off, and the thing was already on for telling me to fill up, and I hadn't noticed it. And I was already on the A1. Oh God, I hope I've got enough petrol to get home here. But I did, I made it. There was no bar on at all by the time I got home, so there must still be quite a lot of petrol because it was still a 25-minute drive from getting onto the A1 to getting into my garage. So there must still be quite a bit of petrol even when that last bar goes off on your car. But I'm going to have to drive. I thought, oh, I'll drive straight to the garage and put some petrol in. I thought, oh no, I'm just going to go straight home. I'm going to take a chance. I don't want to go to the garage at that time of night. So when I go to the garage, probably the next time I go out to do some shopping, it'll not be till Saturday probably, I'm going to put I'll have to go to the garage first, but I'm going to put a petrol can in the back of the car just in case I don't get it to the garage on time. It's just round the corner from me. It's only a couple of minutes drive around the corner. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. I didn't have time to do any of this last night. It wasn't I didn't have time. I started knitting the white one. I forgot to wind up the another ball of lilac into a cake. I'm going to get it here while I'm here. I think I can see it's up the very top there. You can't see. I think it's yeah, it's the very top up there. You just see it there. My finger's not pointing on it, it's just pointing on the screen. I'm going to get it all down. There. Got it there. And I have my wool winder is up here. Ready. And that's 1 ball, that's all I have left of that. That one, and a small amount downstairs off the bag. So when that's finished, I won't be able to do any more with that. But I'm not bothered because it was so stiff, hard and stiff. It's only fit for making bags, actually, that. But I have to wind that one, that's the last one, and then I'm going to wind that one into a cake for ready for tonight for knitting my own. I'm back again. Turn my screen around because it's a little bit better when it's with the back of the screen is against the window, but it's always nice and light in this room. Even when it's dull outside, it's still always quite nice outside. But anyway, as soon as I've finished that, the cardigans, the next thing after the white blanket, I'm going to do this one, get this one finished, and then when I finish that one, I'm going to finish that one, and then after those I will be starting on Derek's. He did tell me he wasn't in any hurry when he asked me to do it, so I told him that I would be finishing some jobs that I've had going for quite some time before I start on his, because his is quite a big one. It's going to take a little bit longer than what it takes for mine, you know, but I will be putting a little bit more effort into it, seeing as it's not for myself. Put those back in the bag. Back in the bag. My knitting up while I'm talking. Take that bag off there because it's in the way to put my little bag there with the wool in next to my computer. But anyway, I was at my bingo last night and I won again. And you should have seen the faces, you know. you could feel what they were saying when, because it was the last game. My friend won £5 first on the one of the games. She won a line, and I waited for one number quite a few times, and we're getting a little bit disappointed because it come to the last game, and I was waiting for one number, and there was loads and loads of numbers come out, and then all of a sudden mine come out. You could feel the eyes on you when you shouted, because I get wound up nothing right when I win, because the last game is always the best one that everybody hopes they win. I won £120 on that one. So share that with my friend. We have £60 each. And then she shared her £5. So that was another £2.50 we had. And I says, before you all see anything, moan you peasants. I was walking out of the door with my friend, and it was really dark and it was raining outside, and one of the fellas says to me, watch yourself when you're going out there, it's very dark. But it's all in good fun, like, they know what I'm like, they know I bite the cherry every time they wind me up. So anyway, that was a good night last night, so that's another 60 odd pound I have to put in I put it, wherever I win, I put in a jar in my house, and that is the money I use all the time for my bingo, and any payments I get off anybody that send me cash, that's what that ends up in that jar, and that's what pays for my bingo every week, because it does cost me around about £20 for the bingo every week, and then there's my petrol for getting up there, and so it does come in handy, and I don't waste what I get. It just pays for what it costs me for my bingo every week. I just leave it in that jar and take the amount out that I know I'm going to spend every week until it comes down to nothing. It did end up with nothing for a little while, but it's starting to build back up again. So anyway, that's just my little bit for now. I am going to nip over to the post office, so I have to pack that bag up first and pack the two little cardigans for Rhiannon. And I told her they would probably be a little bit big because of me not knitting with the Aran wools very much, so I wasn't sure about the sizes, the number of stitches and everything, but she wasn't bothered. She said they'll grow into it anyway. They grow so fast. Anyway, kids, they grow into things. So, just a little change of scenery for you today, and that's it. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So, bye for now.